Indeed, thank you very much. Back in Nairobi, here in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, the 19th African Union Summit is underway and has been on since the 19th and will be closing on the 16th, that is Monday next week. And so it's yet another opportunity for African heads of state and government to deliberate on matters relating to the continent. And top on the list will be intergovernmental relations, trade, and even security. Part of the Kenyan delegation is already here, led by Foreign Affairs Minister Professor Sam Ongeri, and even the permanent representative to the African Union, Dr. Monica Juma. Other than the general intergovernmental relations issues, trade and security, the Kenyan delegation will also be spearheading talks in relation to attempts to bring back the Kenyan ICC cases to the African soil, if not to a local judicial mechanism in Kenya. And this, according to Foreign Affairs Minister Professor Sam Ongeri, is a matter that was deliberated on during the last African Union Summit right here in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
You will appreciate that hitherto the African Union has provided very effective military forces to conflicts in Africa. And some of these forces have generated very good results. It also it's logical that if we are able to provide the armed defense forces to contain this situation, that we also should have a mechanism which will be able to resolve some of these matters. It will be a natural growth. It's not something that we're thinking as an afterthought. It should be a natural growth in that direction.
The ICC Trial Chamber 5 has already set aside 10th and 11th April 2013 as the commencement dates for trials against 4 Kenyan suspects believed to bear the greatest responsibility over the 2007-2008 post-election violence. The Kenyan delegation, led by Professor Sam Ongeri, is already lobbying for some Kenyans eyeing various seats in the African Union.
Looking forward, of course, with bated breath on the re-election of Mr. Erastus Mwencha as the Vice Chair of the African Union. This is what is at stake for Kenya.
President Mwai Kibaki is expected here over the weekend to join his colleague heads of state and government for deliberations on the issues that will have been discussed by the Council of Ministers and eventually ratify those deliberations. Francis Gashuri reporting for Citizen TV from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.